Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to August's Pick-a Pile. I'm going to cover a little bit of everything, any messages that you will need to hear about career, finance, abundance, romance. It will all come out in this reading today. I do have the camera tilted a bit more down towards the cards, and that's okay because I think the cards are more important when I do these pick-a piles. If you're not familiar with me, I'm Diane Aquarius. I have been on YouTube as a psychic, medium, channeler, tarot reader now for over 3 years, but I've been doing this my entire life. Some of my very first memories are of the paranormal, actually. So years of experience going into this to give you the very best reading that I think I possibly can. If you would like, check out membership. And if you do want a personal reading, go to dianeaquarius.com. Or if you want a channeling session with Raha Shah, I am the only person that channels the Raha Shah Collective, which is part of the Ra Collective. You can also do that on my website. I also do a lot of blogs on there. So without further ado, let's take a look here. I have these 3 piles. Each card, and it's from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. Love this deck. And it'll be the predominant energy for August. Okay. The Oracle card will be the predominant energy for August. These rocks are rocks that I had picked up just last week at the beach. So these are full of really beautiful, wonderful, beachy energy, just really fresh energy. So if you have a hard time picking, what I suggest doing is just Googling the random number selector, the number generator. It just comes right up. It's free. And you can ask it to do 1, 2, or 3. But in between, deciding what you're going to do, let me keep going. So here's pile 1 with this gorgeous rock that has all these striations on it. I picked it for that reason. I really liked all the markings on it, and it's super smooth. Number 2, I liked the shape of this rock. Very different than all the other rocks around it. And number 3 is this purplish colored one. I'm not sure how purple it looks on camera, but it is a purplish colored stone. So if you want to pause, go ahead. If not, just tune in, take a deep breath, settle yourself. Okay, here we go. So welcome pile 1. So your predominant energy is beneath the surface, hidden truths, something unknown. Okay, so in August, there's going to be things that you find out, things that you didn't know before. Interesting. So we'll put that there. I'm going to use it is called the angel number messages, simple enough. What numbers does my pile 1 people need to be attuned to this month? Oh, 10, perfect. Okay. So the number 10, I am ingenious. And we'll get to that. And then I'm going to use, for the other oracle cards, before we do the tarot, The Power of Love by James Van Praagh. Responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. Interesting. Okay, so I can actually just turn them towards you. So now I want to get into the tarot. Let me move this over. And I'm going to pick the top 4 cards, and the cards will go hopefully in order as the month progresses. Okay, here we go. Oh, love that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so you really do have a little bit of a mixed bag here. So interesting. So you do have information below the surface, things that you're going to be finding out in August. Okay. So what are we going to be finding out? Well, that there's offers to be had. Knight of Cups energy here. But there's lots of love still. Yeah, because I know some of the cards may look a little harsh, but there's still lots of love. There is someone that will be coming along that has a wonderful offer, an opportunity for you. There is an opportunity for you in August. Now, Spirit is telling you, your guides are telling you, take it easy. Don't try to do everything all at once. You know, I always say with 10 of Wands, if he just put the wands, like, you know, say packaged them up, put them on his back, he could actually just move on with his life. He could see where he's going. So this is a little bit self-inflicted, over worrying, overworking type energy. And it's because you are so afraid that like the other shoe's going to drop, that something bad's going to happen. And when I look at the other cards, no, I'm not seeing that at all. So a lot of this is self-inflicted. A lot of what you're experiencing, you are doing it to yourself. You are worrying, you're thinking, oh my gosh, everything's going to fall apart. But the thing is, when I look at your cards, it's not real. It's just what you're thinking. It's in your head. You're going to have some nice times with family and friends, 10 of Pentacles. This also could be a really good time for anything business related, anything to do in terms of, say, making legal documents. That would also be, I would say, a good time. Anything to do with like the family, wills, that kind of thing. Also a good time to deal with pets. This is one of the few cards that has the whole family. This is the only card that has the whole family. The grandparents, the parents, the kids, even the 2 dogs. So this is a good time to gather with people that may be of different ages than you, and to also take a good look at pets. So, you know, once again, your cards aren't negative. King of Wands, lots of passion, fire, enthusiasm, but also a really good time to start your own business. This is a good month to take your passion and, you know, your hobby and make it something bigger. At least start planting the seeds in August. This is, I always call him the ultimate entrepreneur, him and the Queen of Wands. So if you want to, you can go ahead with that, all right? And for those of you that are single, there could be someone coming into your life, because we also have the Knight of Cups coming in that has like this wonderful, fiery, passionate, exciting type energy. Now, you start to overdo it again, okay? 10 of Swords and the Devil. So you start to overdo it again. You start to go back to that overthinking, because you're worried, oh my gosh, what's beneath the surface? The other shoe's going to drop. It's going to drop. Something bad's going to happen. And that's actually not how this reading ends up at all. But you're so worried about it that it makes you feel constricted. Because if you look at the Devil, the 2 characters down below here, they're chained together. And instead of breaking free, just like this card, instead of breaking free, they actually decide to start becoming like the Devil and growing horns and tails. So this is actually a little bit of where tarot is really good at helping you to change and shift your future. You can change and shift this. You don't have to feel burdened. You don't have to feel tied down, because you have all these beautiful love emotions coming in by the end of the month. So you started in the month with like just love, friendship, relationships, romance. For those of you that are single, a new romance coming in. For those of you in a relationship, going out on really nice dates, having good times together, really appreciating each other, having just a nice time, you know, as partners, okay? So what do they need to know? What is the hidden truth? What is beneath the surface that my pile 1 people really need to know? What do they need to know? And I'm going to shuffle kind of sloppy and let the cards come out as they will. Okay. So what is beneath the surface? Okay, that you really do need to make some changes. You've been really conforming, doing things all the same way, but there's changes coming. And honestly, it's either in terms of romance or really nice business relationships, good relationships, okay? That is the overall theme that I'm getting for pile 1. This could even imply marriage, a serious commitment, somebody that really thinks highly of you and wants to settle down. And you may feel like, oh, things are going a little bit too fast, but you have all these opportunities coming in. So it's interesting how when I asked to clarify, I'm still getting opportunities. So August is actually a really good, exciting month for you. And for those of you that have anything legal, here's the Emperor. He's going to help you out, good legal outcomes, that sort of thing. But also too, for those of you that are single, this could be somebody coming in that's very grounded, down to earth. And also too, what could be beneath the surface is that maybe you need to tap into this energy of being very grounded, practical, get your head out of the clouds, put your feet on the ground, center yourself. So I think it's going to be a really exciting month for you. Why don't I finish it up with an Archangel Michael card? What is one thing that pile 1 needs to know? Be a light to others. So let your light shine this month. Don't get burdened down. Don't sit there and think, what if, because I don't see it happening. It's in your head. Let your light shine. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. All right, my pile 1 people, thank you so much. Put in the comments what you think. Let me know. And I will move on to pile 2. Bye, pile 1. Ooh, okay. Put him over there. All right, welcome pile 2. How are you today? So you picked this interesting rock, this sort of like elongated type rock. And we'll put him over here with the other one. They can sit together. So your predominant energy is up from the depths, releasing difficulty. So August is the month that you really start to let go. You start to detoxify, purge those things and people that no longer serve you. You start to really rise above. You're letting your light shine. I love that. So let's pick 2 oracle cards. One will be your angel number that you can pay attention to for August. I'm going to shuffle kind of messy here. And you get 55. I am evolving. Substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change, a need to overcome your insecurities, and let go of your fears. So I love that. 5s in numerology are all about change. And let's do one from the Power of Love Oracle. Okay, this one's falling out here. Okay. Oh, I like this. Peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. So you have a really nice August coming, I think. All right, let's get into it. I am going to pick 8 tarot cards. I'm going to take the top 8. I want to just give them a nice shuffle here. And make sure too that you put in the comments what you think. Please don't forget to hit the like button also. Okay. 1 is the Empress, 2, 7 of Pentacles, 3 is the Death card. For those of you not familiar with tarot, that would actually coincide with the 5s, the 5 petals. It's a card of change, transformation, and transition. It's not a literal death. 4, Page of Swords. Okay. 5, oh, the last group got this too, 10 of Wands. 6, the Tower, but don't freak out yet, hang on. 10 of Swords and King of Wands. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that, first of all, you have a lot to be grateful for. I can see that you are growing and evolving. Part of it is because you are very much thinking. I definitely get that ideation from this group that you guys are deep thinkers, but you're also manifesting. The Empress is about being productive, being creative, growing, and here you get the card of evolving. So I can see that this makes sense. So August is a really nice time for you to start to manifest those things that you wish, that you desire, to bring them into your reality, because you're going to reap what you sow. So watch out for what the seeds are that you're planting. Make sure that you're planting things that you do want to grow, because it's going to be good. You actually have the chance to get those things that you want, because you are growing and you're evolving. There's 5 petals on this flower. So we're back to 5 again. So change. So you're changing towards manifesting. Page of Swords. You're striking it out on your own, going on your own adventures. Just let me ask Spirit, because I'm getting a lot of different ideas here. Okay, because Spirit's also saying a lot of you is going to be traveling and moving about, like literally going on adventures, literally traveling. But some of you, I'm hearing, might actually be like starting a new business, starting something new. I'm hearing starting something new, like a new endeavor in August. But don't overdo it, okay? 10 of Wands. I always say, I said this to the last group, bundle those 10 wands up, put them on your back, stand up straight, look where you're going, right? This is self-imposed. The burden and the oppression that he's feeling is self-imposed. So don't overdo it. With all this creating that you're doing, all this manifesting, practice self-care. Get this peacefulness, okay? Don't forget that. Because if not, then things are really going to start to get shooken up, and you don't want that, right? So things are going, what I'm getting is with this Tower is that things are falling away that you don't need anymore, that's going to get in the way of you manifesting, of you evolving and growing, okay? You releasing difficulty. This is you releasing difficulty. Sometimes, it's not always pretty, but when it's done, it's like, oh, the light comes in, you're happy, you can move again, you can, breathe again. 10 of Swords. I am getting that this is such a fear for so many of you. And I'm getting specifically that this is like more to do with your love life than anything. That some of you are so afraid of moving forward with your romantic life, your love life, finding a partner, being with someone, because you have been hurt and you are so afraid of getting stabbed in the back, of being betrayed, of having someone be disloyal. Okay, my guides are saying some of you are questioning if the person that you're with right now is loyal, or if they're betraying you, okay? King of Wands, though, you finish up the month excited, renewed, all set to really just, once again, evolve, grow. I always say he's like the ultimate entrepreneur. So this is a really good time to really, at the beginning of the month, start to plant those seeds, because by the end, going into September, and I would say even October, because things take time to unfold, you can manifest amazing things, pile 2. All right? You can really manifest some amazing things. let's finish up with an Archangel Michael Oracle card here. And I'm going to just kind of shuffle sloppy and see if a card wants to come out. Yes. Oh gosh, I love this. Okay, have no fear. Have no fear. And look at the number, 14. 1, 4 equals 5. So 5 is a huge number for you, pile 2. Have no fear. So yes, you see that some things are going to fall away. You're purging, you're detoxifying, you're getting rid of what you don't need, you're changing, you're evolving, but there's a peacefulness to this, okay? Fear is a trap of the ego, which is exactly like him. Okay, he put himself in this position. Allow me, meaning Archangel Michael, or you can just say source, higher self, whatever you're comfortable with. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. So this is the time for you to just grow and shine. You're coming up from the depths, you're releasing past difficulties, and you are just moving forward. So this is a month that you should be feeling really good about, pile 2 people. So thank you so much. Make sure you put in the comments what you think and let me know how your August goes. Bye, pile 2. Okay, welcome pile 3 people. How are you? Make sure if you haven't already that you hit the like button and subscribe, and always comment what you think and you know how your readings progress and all that good stuff. So you picked the interesting purplish colored rock here, and we'll just put him with the other 2 over here. And so the overall theme for August for you in pile 3 is the healing heart, love, acceptance, romance. So the healing heart, I love that. So for all of you that have had the heartbreak, the heartache, you know, you feel like either like your heart or like your heart chakra needs some love, needs some work. You're coming out of all of that. You're coming into a time of love and acceptance where you can truly love and be loved. Okay, so I'm going to pick 8 tarot cards, and then we'll do 2 oracle cards next. And I'm going to just take the top 8. Okay, first one, 2 of Swords, 6 of Swords, Strength card, King of Cups, like that. Okay, King of Cups, right? He is such a sweetie. That makes sense. Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, let's see. Seven of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles. Okay. And then for angel numbers, I'm going to shuffle a little bit sloppy, see what number wants to come up. A number that you can kind of focus on. Okay, this interesting. So I'm going to take the top 1 here where I had some jumpers. 16, I am perceptive. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings. A wisdom seeker and your angels ask, does that make sense? A wisdom seeker and your angels ask to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. Okay. So you're someone who is intelligent, which makes sense because you did get some swords, right? Those swords do have to do with intellect. And then we're going to do the power of love cards here. Okay. Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love, which makes sense to me. We'll get into that. Okay. So, you start off the month with a decision that you do need to make. And oftentimes, you know, and I think because you guys are perceptive, you do have that sword energy. You're a bit in your heads, you're overthinking, you're overanalyzing, but you are purging, detaching, getting away from those things that aren't bringing you love and light anymore. Here you are in your boat, you're paddling away, you're going to smoother waters. So I love that. And this is a little reminder from Spirit. This is the Strength card, that you are stronger and more courageous than what you know. The way she handles this lion is not through brute force, but through gentle kindness, through love. And so love is, you know, you see all this yellow here. You have lots of yellow coming up. And yellow is your solar plexus chakra. So that has to do with your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your ego. Okay, so you are stronger than what you know. This is just a little boost from Spirit saying you've got this. For those of you that are single, in comes the King of Cups. You know, and it doesn't matter if it's male or female. It's that energy of love. It's the highest energy of love, right? Because he's the king. He's embodying the whole suit of the cups, which is talking about love. This could also be a good time for business partnerships, relationships in general, with friends, with family. And for those of you that have a partner, this is an excellent time for you to deepen that relationship. Ace of Swords. Aces are always about new beginnings. And Ace of Swords is about a new beginning where you are really standing in your power, and maybe because you did fix your self-esteem, your self-worth, and you're able to speak your truth. Throat chakra. You're standing in your power in August. Getting good news about money, Page of Pentacles. Or if you're waiting to hear news about your health, this is getting good news about your health. So either way, getting good news about health and or money coming in. Beautiful, love that. Seven of Pentacles. This is the card of, you know, like you reap what you sow kind of thing, right? So you've been a bit introspective and reflective, thinking about your past, thinking about what have I done, what have I accomplished, all that good stuff. But this is also a reminder that in August, start planting the seeds for what you want to grow in September and October and further on, okay? Let me ask Spirit, Five of Pentacles. Spirit is saying to me to focus more on the 5. The 5 is the number of change. So you're going through some change, and this is more of a fear because it's holding you back from making this decision because you're sitting there thinking like, oh my gosh, I can't do it. But this is actually you detaching and letting go from what no longer serves you. Look, you are perceptive. You know what you need to let go or who you need to let go of. You know it's time to move on. Okay. Now let's finish up with an Archangel Michael card. These are wonderful oracle cards. Okay, this one's sticking out. It is not time yet. And interesting that it's 20. 20, you know, breaks down to 2 in numerology, 2. So there's a lot of new beginnings for you. Actually, let me look. As I look, you're not getting any 9s or 10s. Okay, so there's something very new and beginning for you in August. So this is not the divine right time to take action. Right, this is the time to plant seeds. This is the time to figure out what you're going to do for the fall. Please be patient, which is what we talked about. The opportune moment is approaching. Indeed, it is. So yes, wonderful things are coming for you. Just have a little bit of patience, plant those seeds. You've got this, pile 3 people. I think your August looks amazing. There's a sense of peacefulness to me about this, but also like a strong sense of really thinking things through, thinking about what do I want next, because it's going to manifest itself. and letting go, allowing yourself to let go. You know, not everyone's going to go on the journey with you, or not all the situations are going to be with you because they're not serving you anymore. Maybe at one point these places and people did, but you know what, your energy, your vibration's rising and theirs isn't. So there's this gap that you can't make up. So, all right, please let me know in the comments. Please also too hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and let me know how you did with all of this. Let me know what you think and feel. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Bye.